Hey everybody, it's Andy's guitar chart videos for today, Sunday, and let's get a chart going. Alright, we have today's chart. This is Andy's guitar chart videos, and tuned up to my guitar tuned to C. Turn the piano up a little bit. Put my capo on the E note, which would be your E hard fret nut, because I'm down here in no string, no play land. And that would be a C up there, and a C major 7th. In regular tuning. Excuse me. So I still haven't shaken the allergies, and it's dusty around here, but they usually don't bother me. So I think it's either the allergies or the cold that I got over. Combination of both. Here's today's chart. Chart 104, substitutions, pattern, triad, pentatonic scales, and I could also add, pattern of course, but transition. I just wrote this in now, where it actually, prior to now, I've been working on substitutions so that we can extend the scale with these substitutions. Now before we get to the substitution, I think we have to do a little background. Alright, so here's the background. Here's some background. Here's also something about the transition is going to be like, say, from a Dorian S2L to a Locrian 247. So that's not a substitution, and we could talk about this in the future. Substituting a different chord, different pentatonic, different scale into the scale that we're playing that, and then continuing on. You somehow have to match the notes in the pattern to the other pattern, or to the other pentatonic. And that'll become obvious as we talk about today's class. Just want to show you here. This is a unwarped, all P4 tuning old diagram, but it works so well I keep bringing it back. We have the S2L here. The pentatonic scales are really just these boxes. Okay, so it would be 3, 5, 6 root here in C-shaped scale, and then 2, 3, 5, 6 root 2. Okay. Now the root, let's do that again. 3, 5, so that's E to G, A to C. Okay, so this is in the key of C. This is caged in the key of C, and guess what? Cage was written in the key of C. Alright, otherwise you're talking aged, you're talking Jed Ka, GEDCA, or that kind of thing. It's not CAGED anymore. If you start on E, you're going to be, you're not looking at caged anymore, you're looking at EDCAG. Alright, so it'd be E, D, C. This is a C-shaped E. Alright, and then A-shaped E right up here. And what else did I say? A-shaped and a G-shaped. Let's see, there's your E, and then you're going to do your major, but it's warped up, so that's your G-shaped, and then the D-shaped way up here again, way up here. but it's also down here. So remember, cage was done, caged is really in C. So here we go. 3, 5, 6, root is the C in this case. 2, 3, 5, 6. 5, 6 now. What we got to do, alright, so we finished the S2L here on this root. Now we're going to start this S3S here. Now let me show you that S3S. I got it hiding down here. These are the pentatonics additionally. So this is the S3S. And this isn't just an arbitrary, oh, I can play this. Let me do this. I can play this. You know, if you do that, you're lucky. But if you started here, you know what key you're in? B flat. You know why? Because 2 is the second of B flat. So if I just started on any arbitrary key, I'm not even looking. Just want to know what string I'm on. Alright, that would be the F, so that would be the key of well, it would be an F minor. So this is how we build the pentatonic scales, using this box and this box, okay? And we're going to use the already drawn here. So we have the S2L. Just in pentatonic, just leave out the 4 and the 7 in the S3L and the S2Ls, and you get your pentatonic 3, 5, 6 root. On piano it's 3, 5, 6 root, and then 2, 3, 5, 6 root 2. So we build the pentatonic there. The only problem is, let's say if we're starting on the 3 here, so your fret nut is here, right? The fret nut's there on the E, because E is going to be the 3rd of C. Okay, and then we have, we want to build our pentatonic there. So we go do the S2L, and then we start the S3S. But now, what we have the difference here is, so here's the 3 we started on, right? We went 3, 6, 2, 5 up to the G string, 3, 6, 2, 5, and yes, G is the 5th of C because we're on the open fret zone, right? Now we want to go from the 5, we want to go straight up to that root, right? 5 goes to root, G goes to C, the 4th, you know, just up in the string. And guess what? There isn't a C string, there's an E string. So that 5 goes to 7, which is B. Sorry, it's a B string. It's only a major 3rd because of the tuning warp. Alright, so what really happens in the pattern, we've got the first 4 notes first 4 strings up there. Alright, and what's going on the guitar, the way it's tuned, the way we tune our guitars, so that this is the actual situation here. This is the first 4 fret nuts, first 4 frets, thank you, in the C box there, okay? So we do our S2L here, which is here, 3, 5, 6 root. We go into an S3L, 2, 3, but we're going to do an S3S because we're doing pentatonic, so we go 2, 3, 5, 6. Now what happens is our root 2 has warped over with that tuning warp, so it warps over to R2, and then from there now we go back to the regular tuning. So we're going to stack this one on top over here. Alright, in other words, when we end this S3S here, right, we want the S3L to have a major 3rd between the root and the 3rd.